for the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On play action now, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man is Davis. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Herbert. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Darius Davis. Touchdown Chargers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 32-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's a designed run. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up. The motion man here is Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now it is 1st and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Colts.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, they'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
It is 3rd and 10. Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's in! Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. Now Herbert. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now it's Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Here's Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a run going left. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now a give up the middle. He'll work forward for a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Now a loose football. The Chargers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Handoff here, up the middle. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Now he'll air one out.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Now he'll run.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
2nd and a yard. To throw is Herbert. He's going to air this out for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Oh! He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, L.A. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kicking team off for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
Now a run on 1st down. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The motion man here is Mitchell. will take this one across into the end zone. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Colts are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll stick with him again. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That caught by Davis. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down. Now Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, L.A. Herbert to the air again. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. Open man is Davis. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Richardson. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down. Here's Richardson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now give on the ground. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll get this up to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll stay on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a handoff running right. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's a run going left, and he'll get about 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Charger first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.